Hi friends, how are you? In this video, we shall discuss about the history of world in the first half of 20th century. Guess it, that is World Wars. In these videos, we are going to discuss about the World Wars, the causes of World Wars and the consequences, the creations of organizations like United Nations to ensure the world peace and development. Eric Hobsbawm, a famous historian, called the 20th century as the age of extremes because of the following reasons. On one hand, the fascism was growing strong because of its ideas and unquestioned power. On the other hand, the need of democracy was growing. The average life expectancy was growing higher because of new discoveries in medical science. Literacy levels also became high, that is, more people could access a better education. New discoveries in science and war field. Hi guys, this is Deepak Kumar, your explainer. Let us start the video. First World War. At the beginning of 20th century, the world was divided into developed industrialized countries, that is including Britain, USA, Germany, France, Italy, etc., and the colonized countries of Asia and Africa. Here, the term colonized means the countries which are under the rule of developed nations or industrialized nations. The industrialized countries had split into two enemy groups, that is Group A, Central Powers, Group B, Allied Powers. Group A, Germany, Austria, Hungary were the Group A, and Britain, France and Russia were Group B. Each group wanted to dominate over the world and control the colonies and the markets as possible, which raised an ideology of world wars. The First World War began in 1914. It was really World War because almost of all countries participated in this war. The World War was ended in 1918. Britain and France defeated Germany and Allies. The term Allies means the supporting countries of any one country in one group. Now let us know the causes of the world wars. The causes of world wars are aggressive nationalism, imperialism, secret alliances, militarism, Balkan politics and immediate cause. Now we will know about detailedly these 6 causes of world wars. Aggressive nationalism. The ideology of nationalism was positive impulse. Many newly formed nations were created because of the people's strong feeling of nationalism. The ideology created pride or respect in these nations hearted towards neighboring countries. Italian fascism and National Socialism of German Nazis were the other forms of the example of this aggressive nationalism. So this in the districtive mode of 1923. The fascists promoted aggressive nationalism and provoked an image of victorious German ruling over the world. They also mobilized Germans over or against the nations of Europe. The second reason is imperialism. With the growth of industrial capitalism, European countries like Britain, present England and Germany, even US needed raw materials and the markets for their products to do marketing and sell the products. These countries wanted to invest their growing capital in colonies. Here, the capital means money. Thus, by end of the 19th century, there was a race for the colonies between European countries. The newly emerged industrialized countries like Germany and Italy wanted to redivide the colonies, but the old industrial powers, which were there like US and the England, were not ready for this. So this created a situation of tension and leading to wars. Third cause or the third reason, secret alliances. After defeating France in 1870, Bismarck, a German chancellor, wanted to isolate the France. He made a secret alliance with Austria in 1879 and Italy and Austria in 1882. This alliance is known as Triple Alliance. France made a mutual alliance with Russia in 1891 and with Britain in 1904. To protect itself from France, Russia and Britain together formed Triple Entente. The Triple Alliance led by Germany and the Triple Entente led by the France made European powers jealous and suspicious of one another. This, instead of peace, it created an atmosphere of armed peace, that is war in Europe. Militarism. The fourth cause. It is a belief that military power is the best way to ensure the security and solve problems. The military expenditure of six powerful countries, example, the Germany, Russia, Austria, Italy, France, and Britain, increased their armies force by over 3 times, that is from 132 million pounds to 397 million pounds during the years from 1880 to 1914. There are three important things in the context of militarism. Firstly, all these countries had built massive standing armies for their defense. Secondly, they competed with each other in increasing the military powers or with military weapons. They encouraged each other's people to wars. Thirdly, a large industry of weapons emerged which constantly promoted the idea of using war is a solution for diplomatic problems which can be solved by discussing. Balkan politics, the fifth cause. There were many small kingdoms in the Balkan Peninsula, people belonging to many sects, sects, and languages were living there. They were being ruled under the Ottoman Turkey Empire. Yes, that is the Turkey Empire. You have heard, I think. After fall of the Ottoman Empire or the Turkey Empire, Austria, Germany, Turkey, Russia competed for the supremacy over the area. Moreover, the Russia and Turkey were trying to control the Black Sea and the Mediterranean Sea region in their hands for a long time. So there was also a tense situation around the regions. During the same time, Austria was trying to suppress the Serbian rebels in Bosnia who were against the rule of Austria. Okay, here comes the kickstart part, that is immediate cause. On June 28, 1914, a Bosnian Serb assassinated the Crown Prince, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary. Austria asked Serbia for explanation on this incident. Austria declared war on Serbia after unsatisfactory reply of Serbia on 28 July 1914. This was the immediate cause of the First World War. As Serbia was on the side of Britain, France-Russian alliance, they came to support it. Germany, its group, also decided to jump into the war and support Austria. This was called the First World War. The countries which are supporting the Austria were known as Central Powers. The countries supporting the Serbia are known as Allied Powers. In the starting of the war, Central Powers got upper hand over Allied Powers. Due to internal revolution in Russia, the Allied power withdrawn from the war by making treaty with Germany in 1917. On the other hand, US also jumped into the war on behalf of Allied countries, while German troops sunk its commercial ship Lusitania in 1917. These Allied powers became victorious in the war.